Valtech are a global world-class digital agency. We've got about 1,800 people globally with offices all across the world. In London we've got about 120 people here working on some exceptional projects. So I suppose everyone's trying to be a digital agency at the moment, and I think there's probably about 4 different types of digital agency. There's the guys who are the startups, the guys who were sort of selling websites out of the back of a van 15 years ago and have grown to a certain size. You've also got the traditional above-the-line agencies and print agencies who've moved into the space and they're saying, hey, we do TV commercials and we also sort of tweak banners and want to know what it looks like on Facebook. And then you've also got a third category, which are very much coming from the sort of the more consultative sort of side, the sort of the big 5 sort of pedigree. And they're also trying to do digital because they realise it's important. But our heritage of Valtech for the last 15, 20 years has been software engineering. And so whilst we've been a digital agency now for about 5 years, very much where our heart is in that sort of that engineering space. But I suppose what's different now is that we don't just sort of engineer code, we now increasingly engineer experiences. So I point to 2 things. The first thing is people who collaborate well. So what people know about us, if they know anything, is that we are an exclusively agile shop and that we take agile seriously. We're a founding member of the manifesto. And so because of that, overwhelmingly our teams are sort of co-located with the client and they operate in that sort of really collaborative, agile, self-forming way. So what that means is we don't have these sort of factory floors of developers and these factory floors of creatives who sort of feed them requirements underneath the door. We are a collaborative team, and so as I say, we engineer experiences, and the creatives understand the importance that technology and integration brings to bringing their experiences to life, and the people who work on a much more technology focus understand that ultimately they're engineering experiences. And I suppose the second part of that is actually people who work smart, not just harder, right? So our whole proposition is we're not a production house. We're not some sort of, outsourced sort of centre trying to just do things at the lowest possible cost. We're engineers. We have a point of view. We have a strong point of view, and we have to be the best. There used to be this magical time about 10 years ago. You could walk into a client and say, we have people who do HTML or UX or some other magical thing, and the client will never be able to find them. But those days are gone. Clients can grow their own internal digital agency. What's different about us now is the point of view. We hire the best people in the market, and clients will never be able to get those best people because they don't offer them the type of challenges that we can offer them in Valtech. I'd like to say a lot of fun, and I'd like to say a lot of amazing projects. So I don't just want to do projects that are run-of-the-mill. I don't want to do business as usual. I don't think there's any money in it. I don't think clients are going to employ us to do just the regular old stuff that they were doing a few years ago. I think they want something special. I think they want a point of view which is different. I think we want to build things that have never been built before and think things that have never been thought. And I think that's why everyone wants to be in digital, because it's just such a crazily exciting time to be a digital agency, and those are the sorts of things that are in store for you at Valtech. The office at the moment is quite bad, but we're moving, so that's quite cool. We're in a process of moving out of our current office, which is a real sort of metamorphosis for us. We're really excited about it. So our new office will be super cool. I think the reason you join Valtech is to do the best work of your life, and you're going to be surrounded by fellow professionals who are equally geared to producing amazing things, to engineering beautiful experiences and doing projects that have never been done before.